Hello, Hivers. Welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be making a card for Father's Day using the Beside Me stamp set, the Let's Go Fishing Designer Series paper, as well as the Nested Essential dies, plus a couple more things that we'll get into as we get to them. Of course, we have to go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So we're going to start with our Welcome In Paper Pumpkin Kit. Today is the last day for you to subscribe to this particular paper pumpkin kit that makes 9 cards. It coordinates with the Countryside Inn suite of products. And it also has a add-on of 3 dies. And it's $6. And the number for ordering is 163192. There is a link in the description for the paper pumpkin subscription, but the add-on is something separate. You have to actually place an order for that. Next up, we have our Designer Series paper sale. It's 15% off of select Designer Series paper. These are all in the annual catalog, except for this one here. The Hello Irresistible is an online exclusive. So if you go to my blog post on June 1st, I have a list of all of the Designer Series papers that are on sale, okay? Next up, we have our June 2023 host code. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me. Unless your order is $150 or more, do not use this host code because you'll qualify for Stampin' Rewards. And Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up, and we don't want you to miss out on that. Lastly, we have our mystery boxes. I'm going to be showing this, sharing this every chance I get until I sell out all of these boxes, okay? They're medium, flat rate, USPS boxes that I've stuffed with new and used retired Stampin' Up product. It's well over $150 worth of product. So it's about $200 plus or minus worth of stuff in the boxes. It's only $40 for each box. Shipping is included. So you're only really paying about $20 for the product that's in there because half of that is shipping. I can only ship in the US and all sales are final. And that is it for our buzzworthy business of the day. So let's go ahead and get started on our project. We're going to start by doing some stamping. So I have some very vanilla cardstock here, and we're going to get some Memento Tuxedo black ink and stamp our main image here, which is the dad with 2 children, a boy and a girl, fishing. So we're going to ink that up and just stamp it like that. And we're going to die cut it out. So let's get our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. We're going to use one of the Nested Essential dies to cut this out. So I'm going to line this up in here like this. Put a little piece of washi tape on there. And I have my top plate up under everything. So let's just run this through. Okay. While we have our Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine out, we're going to get a piece of wild wheat that is 1.5 inches wide. And it's going to be cut down to like 4 1/4, but right now I think it's like 6 inches. But we're going to put it in our Twisted Rope 3D embossing folder, and I'm doing it on a diagonal. And for this one, we just need plate 1 and 4. And I'm going to run that through. Okay, so now we have our piece of wild wheat and our piece of the very vanilla that we die cut using the Nested Essentials. And we're going to stamp one more thing on here. And the Tuxedo Memento, I have from the stamp set some little birds. And we're going to put that right up here in the corner, just like that. Super cute. And then we're going to go ahead and start coloring. So I'm going to color our image here. I have a bunch of Stampin' Blends ready. So we're going to use the Deep 200 This is part of the Naturals blends. And we're going to color the little dock that they're sitting on. Just like that. Get that a little more rounded off there. Then we're going to take, what is this one? The medium 500. And we're going to color in their arms, anywhere there's skin, I should say. Like the back of her neck. When you're up here on the dad, his ears are actually exposed, so make sure you get his ears. Okay, so we're going to do her shirt in Calypso Coral. So I have the light and the dark. I'm just going to color it. And then we're going to do the dark. We're just going to trace over the lines where it shows that her shirt is pleated up. We're just going to trace over it like that. We're not even trying to blend anything in. Just going to trace over it. Then we're going to take Wild Wheat, the light and the dark. And we're going to color the dad shirt. Then take the dark. Now for the little boy, we're going to color his shirt in Pebbled Path. So let's get the light. This is Pebbled Path. And make sure I didn't grab the wrong color. Take the dark, do the outlines. Just like that. Then we're going to take boho blue in the light. Yes, this is the light. And we're going to color all their pants. Okay, now for their hair, we're going to use basic black in the light. Okay, and then we're going to take the dark and we're going to go trace over the lines that are in their hair. So their hair won't look so gray because the basic black light looks a little gray. But you want to give the hair some dimension, so that's why I'm using both colors. Okay, now on the dad's hair, if you want, you can leave more gray looking if you want. So that's all the coloring for that, okay? So now we can start putting the card together. So before we started the video, I've gone ahead and embossed this piece of Early Espresso that's 5 1/4 by 4, and I used the hash mark folder from the Basics 3D embossing folder, and this is part of the online exclusive products. But we're going to attach that to our Very Vanilla card base. This is thick Very Vanilla. I'm using my bone folder to crease that fold down. Oh, nope, we're not going to put that there yet. We're going to get our designer series paper first. Okay, let me show you what I did. I drew out a sketch and colored it in for different colors so I can tell what was what. And this is what I'm using. So this piece is this here, and it's 2 by 5 1/2. Well, it's supposed to be 2 by 5 1/2, but I changed up the sketch a little bit for this card. And so it's going to be 2 by 5 1/4. Because we're going to place it on here like this. And then we're going to cut off the extra. Let me get some scissors here. And this is why I didn't want to glue it down to the base yet. Because I needed to make sure I got that on there. Okay, then we have some wild wheat ribbon. This is the in color ribbon, what is called textured ribbon in wild wheat. And we're gonna just get some, what is this called? Tear and tape. And we're gonna wrap this around on the side of this strip of designer series paper here. So we're just using the tear and tape as an adhesive to help hold down this ribbon. If you want, you could use whatever kind of tape you want, any kind of adhesive that you want. I just like tear and tape. Okay, we have that there. Then this piece is here on our little sketch, 4 by 2 1/4. I do believe I cut this one at 4 by 2 1/2 though. Okay, so we're just gonna put this down, because card sketches are just meant for you to get some inspiration, some starting point, some kind of direction. And I made a card using it just like this. Then I wanted to change it up, because as you can see, this one is landscape and I'm doing this one portrait. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure this is straight on here. And then we're going to take this piece, which I almost left off. Let's see, a little bit more. If we go over, it'll be okay. And we're going to put this, I'm going to put it, I was going to put it in the middle like it shows on there, but I think this time I'm going to change it up a little bit and put it down a little bit. Put it down. I'm going to try to get this on here like that, and then cut off the extra. Okay, so now we can go ahead and put this on the base of our card. So that tear and tape is there to hold down the ribbon, but it can help hold down this front panel as well. Okay, so we're going to add this to the front of our card base, just like that. That's looking good. And then we'll just pop this on right here with some Stampin' Dimensionals. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so we're going to just place this about right here, like that. And we have to do our inside. So for the inside, I am going to stamp our sentiment. Where is it? You've always been there for me. And I think, what color should we stamp this in? I'm thinking I want to stamp it in the wild wheat or mossy meadow. Let's do mossy meadow. Let's do some mossy meadow. So I'm gonna put, you've always been there for me. Whoa, my mossy meadow looks like it needs to be re-inked. Nope, I just need to stop stamping in the middle. You stamp in the middle so much, you use all the ink from there. There we go. You've always been there for me, and you still are. And then in the wild wheat, sorry, I'm stretching for my ink pads that I forgot to get out. We'll stamp Happy Father's Day. Look how bold that one is. And then we'll put this little piece of designer series paper for our inside. Okay, I think they go this way with the hooks going a certain way, like that. I was debating on whether to put the sentiment on the outside of the card, and I decided I like it with just all the designs that are going on. Thought a sentiment just would get in the way for this one. We're going to back this onto some wild wheat that is 5 by 4 3/4, and this very vanilla that I stamped the inside is 3.5. 3.5 by 4 3/4. Wild wheat is 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, and then I think I want to put a fish on here. So do I want to put the fish on the front or on the inside? And yes, I fussy cut this straight from the paper, the designer paper. I'm thinking I want it on the outside. I think I'm gonna put it on the outside. So let's do that. Oh, goodness. I thought I was gonna get glue everywhere. So let's put this right down here, just like that. Clean up our mess and put this on the inside. And then we'll just use some embellishments and we'll be done. It's a quick, cute Father's Day card. And I have another one to show you that I made in different colors and turned the sketch this way or something. Let me go ahead. We're using the 2023 to 2025 in color dots. Where's my take your pick tool? And we're gonna put some of these on here. I think I want to do one right there. The big one, we'll do a little one right there. And a medium-sized one. Should it be here or here? Let's do it up here. Just like that. Okay, and that is our card. Isn't that a nice looking card? I think it's cute. Okay, let me show you. This is the other one I did. So on this one, I used the Stylish Shapes dies to cut out this banner here that says, "Thank you, Dad." And I fussy cut a little fish and drew a little line. Even though I know fish and line is clear, you can't see it, but I just drew it in wild wheat. Thought it was cute. And then this is the inside of this one. Isn't that cute? So I stepped this one up a little bit. As you can see, I added more layers, did more texture, added ribbon. So yeah, but that is it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I want to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later. Bye.